We gather in this space in anticipation of what will be. We gather in this space reflecting on where we've come from, what we've done, what we are proud of, and what we wish we had done differently, what we are hoping for, what we are anxious about, what we have celebrated, what we have mourned. We gather tonight for Selichot as we anticipate a new year, as we try to let go of the year that was, even its joys, even its celebrations, and perhaps especially our own moments of regret. We come to anticipate the hard work of Cheshbon HaNefesh, of taking an account of our souls, the hard work of teshuvah, of asking for forgiveness, of forgiving others, and doing the hard work of turning ourselves, of being the people we hope we can be, the people God wants us to be. We'll begin our worship on page 5. Page 5 in the middle of the page. The old year is dying. A new year struggles to be born. A Jew does not slide into a new year in a jagged fog of forced hilarity. We kindle that candle of God, which is conscience, and search out our inward parts. We measure our is against our ought to be. We know right well that we are greater than we are. The sublimity of this holy season is the renewed revelation of the possibilities God's love has implanted within us. Let's read together.
We confess our deficiencies, our failures, our disloyalties, in sorrow and remorse, but without despair. For the grace of this inner knowledge turns us to the greatness of God's justice, mercy, and love. Out of the broken fragments of our heart, we build our sacred altar, and we are healed, reconciled to God, to each other, and to ourselves. The new year will be new on the calendar of our souls as well. We return.
We return.
We return.
We return.
We return. Return again. We return.
We return.
We return.
We return.
We return. Return again. to love, to love. We return again to love. We return.
We return.
We return.
We return.
We return. Return again. We return.
We return.
We return.
We return.
We return. Return again and again to love, to love, to love. We return again to love. Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva chadesh yameinu kekedem. We return.
We return.
We return.
We return.
We return. Return again. We return. We return. We return. Return again and again to truth, to truth, to truth, to truth. We return again to truth. Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva chadesh yameinu kekedem. Yadadai-dai-dai-dai, yadadai-dai-dai-dai, yadadai-dai-dai-dai. Yadadai-dai-dai-dai, yadadai-dai-dai-dai, yadadai-dai-dai-dai. Yadadai-dai-dai-dai, yadadai-dai-dai-dai, yadadai-dai-dai-dai. Yadadai-dai-dai-dai, yadadai-dai-dai-dai, yadadai-dai-dai-dai.
Together. Eternal God, I do not want the prayers I have recited to be in vain. I do not want the sentiments I feel today to fade away after the holidays. I want Judaism to be a part of my life throughout this year. Therefore, I resolve that I will try to live by the teachings of the Torah in all that I do. I resolve that I will be loyal to my fellow Jews wherever they may be. I pledge that I will maintain my love for the land of Israel and my willingness to work to keep it safe and secure. I pledge that I will work for the achievement of true democracy and will give equal dignity to all your children. I promise that I will love and care for my family. I will try to give them not only material things, but time, love, and guidance. I will try to be an example for my children of the right way in which to live. I promise that I will try to conduct my work in an ethical way, that I will strive to improve my character and to overcome my faults. Help me, O God, to keep these resolves. When I forget, forgive me. When I falter, remind me.
When I weaken, correct me. Be with me in my efforts. Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu Vanenu, Ki Ein Banu Masim, Aseh Imanu, Tzedaka v'chesed, Aseh Imanu tzedaka v'chesed b'hoshienu. Aseh Imanu tzedaka v'chesed, Aseh Imanu tzedaka v'chesed b'hoshienu. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai.
Praise me, says God. I will know that you love me. Curse me. I will know that you love me. Praise me or curse me. I will know that you love me.
Says God. Raise your fist against me and revile, says God. Sing my graces or revile. Reviling is also praise, says God.
But if you sit fenced off in your apathy, entrenched in I don't give a damn, says God. If you look at the stars and yawn, says God. If you see suffering and don't cry out, if you don't praise and don't revile, then I created you in vain, says God. Back on your blue sheets.
We return, we return, we return, return again. We return, we return, we return, return again and again to you, to you. To you, to you, we return again to you. Hashivenu Adonai Elecha v'nashuva Kadesh Yameinu Kekedem Yalalai lai 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 Yalalai lai lai lai. We return, we return,
We return,
we return, return again. We return,
we return,
we return,
we return,
we return, return again and again to you. To you.
You are our guide.
We are your children.
You are our parents.
We are your possession.
You are our portion.
We are your flock.
You are our shepherd.
We are your vineyard.
You are our keeper.
We are your beloved.
You are our friend. Our God and God of our ancestors, may our prayer come before you, and do not ignore our entreaty. We are not so arrogant and stubborn
as to declare before you that we are wholly righteous and without sin. Surely we have sinned. Shema Koleinu Adonai Eloheinu Chus v'rachem aleinu Shema Adonai Eloheinu Chus v'rachem aleinu V'kabel b'rachamim u'v'ratzon et tefilateinu Ki el shomea tefilot v'tachanu enim ata Shema Koleinu Adonai Eloheinu Chus v'rachem aleinu Yai lai 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 Yai lai yai lai 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 Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 Yai lai 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 yai lai yai lai lai Yai lai 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 Yai lai yai lai 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 Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 Yai lai 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 yai lai yai lai lai
People are the messengers of God. There are neither angels nor emanations, only people like you, in whom God has planted a striving for justice and freedom and peace. Inspiration and dedication and every inward joy are the gifts of God, who makes us equal with equal love and appoints us, everyone, God's messengers and workers, to bring another springtime to the world. Listen to your own inner conversation. You will learn that when you work for justice, you are bringing redemption. When you work for freedom and peace, you are praying for salvation. When you accept and love another person, the Messiah draws near. Our God, God of our mothers and fathers, grant that our prayers may reach you. Do not be deaf to our pleas, for we are not so arrogant and stiff-necked as to say before you, we are perfect and have not sinned. Rather do we confess, we have gone astray, we have sinned, we have transgressed.
Ay, 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 ay,
Ashamnu barnu dofi.
Ay, 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 ay. Evinu,
Evinu.
Vehishanu,
Ve'irshanu.
Zadnu,
Zadnu.
Hamasnu,
Hamasnu.
Tafanu Shaker.
Tafalnu shaker.
Ay, 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 ay. Ya'atznu-ra,
Ya'atznu-ra.
Kizavnu,
Kizavnu.
Latznu,
Latznu.
Miradnu,
Mahadnu.
Niatznu,
Niatznu.
Sararnu,
Sararnu.
Avinu,
Avinu.
Hashanu,
Hashanu.
Sararnu,
Saharnu.
Kishinu Oref.
Kishinu oref.
Ay, 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 ay. Rashanu,
Rashanu.
Shichatnu,
Shichatnu.
Tiavnu,
Tiavnu.
Tainu,
Tainu.
Titanu,
Titanu.
ay, 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 ay.
We've all committed offenses. Together we confess these human sins. The sins of arrogance, bigotry, and cynicism, of deceit and egotism, flattery and greed, injustice and jealousy. Some of us have kept grudges, were lustful, malicious, or narrow-minded.
Others were obstinate or possessive, quarrelsome, rancorous, or selfish.
Now may it be your will, Adonai, God of all generations, to pardon all our sins, to forgive all our wrongdoings, and to blot out all our transgressions. Al chet shachatanu lefanecha, we sin against you, O God, when we sin against ourselves and our failures of truth.
We ask forgiveness for using the sins of others to excuse our own, for denying our responsibility for our own misfortunes, for refusing to admit our share in the troubles of others, for condemning in our children the faults we tolerate in ourselves, for passing judgment without knowledge of the facts, for knowing the price of things but forgetting their value, teaching our children but the meaning of life.
We sin against you, O God, when we sin against ourselves and our failures of love.
We ask forgiveness for confusing love and lust, for withholding love to control those we claim to love, for shunting to aside those whose age is an embarrassment to us, for giving ourselves the fleeting pleasure of inflicting lasting hurts, for the cynicism which eats away our faith and the possibility of love. We sin against you, O God, when we sin against ourselves and our failures of justice.
We ask forgiveness for light concern of the heavy chains of the poverty of the poor, for the sin of prejudice and judging others by outward appearance, for the sin of denying our prejudices, for the sin of separating ends from means, for the sin of lacking civic courage, for the sin of silence and indifference, for running to evil but limping to do good, for the sin of war against others and violence done in despoiling the gifts of earth and water and air, For all these sins, O forgiving God,
teach us to forgive ourselves and help us to overcome them.
ועל כולם אלה סליחות, סלח לנו מחלנו, כפר לנו, ועל כולם אלה סליחות, סלח לנו מחלנו, סלח לנו מחלנו, כפר לנו.
Your fellow human being is a mirror for you. If there is love and compassion in your soul, you will see goodness in others. If you see a blemish in another, it is your own imperfection you encounter. Take careful note of the flaws you perceive in others. This is the lesson for you. They are your own flaws set before you, a reminder of your own spiritual work.
אבינו אמנו, חוננו בנינו. אבינו אמנו, חוננו בנינו, כי אין בנו מעשי. עשה עמנו צדקה וחסד. עשה עמנו צדקה וחסד והושיענו. עשה עמנו צדקה וחסד. עשה עמנו צדקה וחסד והושיענו. Yai dai dai yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai dai yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai dai yai dai dai. Yai dai 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 dai.
Take a moment for silent prayer. Almighty Sovereign, who sits upon the throne of mercy, and let you pardon the sins of your people, granting forgiveness to transgressors and not treating mortals according to their wickedness. O pardon the sin of this people according to your abundant kindness, as you have forgiven us ever since we went forth from Egypt. You revealed your goodness unto Moses, saying, the eternal God is merciful and gracious, long-suffering and abundant in goodness and ever true, keeping mercy for 1,000 generations, forgiving iniquity, transgression, and sin, and giving pardon to the penitent.
Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum v'Chanun, Adonai, 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 El Rachum v'Chanun, Adonai, Erech Apayim v'Rav Chesed.
God. It takes huge effort. It is painful, contradictory, and maddening. The human suffering that surrounds us feels utterly unforgivable. But I will forgive God because I do not want to write off the relationship, because I feel there is too much to be lost by simply walking away. Because despite the pain, sorrow, and suffering, I want my universe full of miracles, not void of them. I want to believe a voice still calls out from Sinai, from heaven. That is why I will forgive God. Despite it all, I want to live my life in praise and awe, in wonder and hope, even if I'm wrong, even if at the end there is nothing but darkness.
Oh, say shalom, shalom, bimromav. Uya say shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'imru amen. Uyaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Amen. Oh, say shalom, shalom bimromav. Uyaseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'imru amen. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Amen.
You will notice that we skipped Tekiah Gedolah. That is on purpose. Because before we can hear this anticipatory sound of the shofar, we have a task before us. The task, of course, is teshuvah, is the turning within ourselves, the transformation that we need to make real between now and the beginning of the new year. But symbolically, we do that by transforming our Torah scrolls. Behind us, in front of you, are all of our white Torah mantles for the high holidays. The scrolls are still in their beautiful, resplendent colors that they wear throughout the year. I'm going to invite all of us, and I do mean all of us, every single person in this sanctuary, to come up onto the bima by whatever conveyance is your choice and is your preference, to join us up in front of the ark so that all of us can take part in changing over our Torah scrolls. So come up. Right here with me. Let me turn this off. And we're going to help facilitate so that hand out the Torahs and make sure nobody... There's no hiding in this one, so we can get as close as you want. This is not just an act of housekeeping. This is a transformational act, if we allow it to be. If we allow the act of changing our Torah scrolls to permeate our very being, to speak to us within. What I'm going to do is 3 of us are going to start handing out Torah scrolls. They go with different mantles that are correct. So 3 that way, 3 that way. I'm going to hand them off. We're going to hand them off to individuals. I'm going to ask for each individual to go take a seat where that Torah mantle is, and for a group to form around them and to change the mantles over, change the silver over. And if you need help, you'll let us know. But other than that, and maybe a little bit of quiet coordination and communication, I'm going to ask us to do this without conversation. Questioning, instruction, help, but no chat, so that we can allow this ritual to speak to us. Susan alone. Don't leave Judith alone. Go and help. I need a crew to help Dan. You can leave the mantles where they are once you're done. Scrolls are transformed, will we allow ourselves to be transformed? this year, within and without. Look at your scrolls. They are your scrolls. They belong to this community. The words inside them belong to everyone on this earth. What do you want to make of this new year? Take a minute and decide for yourself. One hope, one wish, one resolution. We will conclude with the sounding of the shofar. I'm going to ask that it be the last sound you hear in this sanctuary, so that once the shofar is sounded, that we leave, collect our belongings, and depart from this space in silence to go out into the night. So before you depart, I wish you a Shavua Tov. May it truly be a good week, and a Shana Tova. May this be a good year. And if you don't like loud noises, you might want to take a step back or two.